Representative Orcutt, on January 20th, the House Democrats unveiled a $26 billion transportation package, which includes a big increase in the state gas tax. There have been three transportation packages passed in the last 2 decades, and you've been in the House of Representatives for each one of them. What is your perspective on this new package?
Well, this package is much larger than anything we've seen before. In 2003, the package was 5 cents a gallon. In 2005, it was 9 cents a gallon plus vehicle weight fees even on passenger vehicles. And then in 2015, it was 11.9 cents per gallon plus some additional weight fees. This is 18 cents per gallon. And just to kind of put that into perspective, the entire federal gas tax is 18.4 cents a gallon. So just the increase would be almost as big as the entire federal gas tax is. And prior to the tax increase in 2003, our gas tax was 23 cents a gallon. We're at 49.4 now. This would put us up over 67 cents a gallon. That's almost a tripling of the gas tax in the last 20 years. And that's pretty serious, pretty extreme, and extremely costly for the citizens of our state. Some people think that the increase in the gas tax only has an effect on you when you fill up your tank. In reality, it has an effect on you with just about everything you buy, because almost everything is brought here on a truck. And these fuel taxes affect trucks. Weight fees on trucks will go up as well. So what you'll see is prices will start going up at the grocery store. They'll start going up at the hardware store. They'll start going up any place you shop, clothing and apparel. All those things will start going up because the added cost to get them to market for you. Some of the other aspects of this that are very concerning is not only will the gas tax rise by 18 cents a gallon, but it'll then be indexed to inflation, so it will automatically rise as prices go up. There will also be another tax that's involved. It would be a carbon tax. And no one really knows how much the impact of that will be, but it's going to be hidden in the price of the fuel. A low carbon fuel standard, we don't know how much that would drive up the price of fuel. So even before the gas taxes are added, that will increase the price of fuel too. So we could see people having a pretty substantial increase in the price of gasoline. That makes it that much more difficult to fuel up. If you've got a 15-gallon tank, if you're fueling up and putting in 15 gallons, 18 cents a gallon is an extra $2.70. Then you add any indexing to inflation and any other increases in the cost of the underlying fuel, and you start getting to quite possibly $4 or more additional cost every time you fuel up. And that starts adding up. And again, it adds up on the delivery trucks, whether large or small, that's delivering groceries into your grocery store, products into your hardware store, clothing and apparel, anything that you're buying is getting delivered by a truck. And the cost of that will go up as a result of a package like this. So I'm really concerned about this and the impact that it's going to have. Really concerned, especially on folks in the rural areas who a lot of times drive as part of their work, or they have to drive long distances to get to work. And with winter weather conditions, they can't always drive the most fuel efficient vehicles. So this puts a greater burden on them than it does others. So it's very concerning. And I'm not really seeing any reforms to try and reduce the cost of doing some of these projects. And that's one of the things that I'm trying to do. States and local governments pay sales tax on all of these projects that they do. That sales tax is currently going into the general fund. I have a bill that would try to bring that back from the general fund into transportation. So money that's spent on transportation, any tax dollars received from that would go back into transportation.